This is the Massey Ferguson 7726S tractor. We traded our 97 John Deere 8300 on it. So this is new to us. So going 24 years newer and going over 5,000 less hours is a decent upgrade. We had the John Deere on our auger and conveyor and the land roller. And also, if we start floating a little bit of fertilizer, we can use this tractor for that. Also, we had that snow blade on the front, so might have to make some brackets in order to get that blade to fit this tractor. So it's 255 horsepower with the AGCO power engine, and it has the Dyna VT transmission, so a CVT transmission, so that's really nice. Kind of drives like our Fendt 2-track, and it's really smooth. It has the cab suspension and also the front duals you can see, and also the front suspension, so it is really nice to drive, really smooth. 50 gallons per minute of hydraulic flow, and then it has 5 remotes, so a little bit more hydraulic capacity than the John Deere. We have this on our conveyor, the conveyor we use for fertilizer. It has needs 4 hydraulics, so we were plugging and unplugging things. It was just kind of a hassle, so now we can just leave everything plugged in and run that conveyor. Hopping into the cab, pretty nice cab. Keys over here. Let's take this guy for a spin. Tractor monitor here with all your hydraulics and everything. Trimble auto steer screen. So inside the cab, I got my screen, I got my neutral, forward, reverse, got my auto steer, Trimble guidance, a tractor monitor with all my hydraulics and everything, my 2 joysticks with multiple functions, forward, reverse, different cruises, shuttling back and forth, hydraulics 1 and 2 on here, 3 and 4 here, and 5 here, throttle, 3-point hitch, 3-point hitch, lights, cab suspension and front suspension is on. Got my park brake on, park brake off. So I'm in foot pedal mode. So I'm in neutral, I can flip to reverse. If I press on the pedal, I'm gonna start going backwards. This tractor is so nice to drive. So my foot pedal sensitivity is at 6. So you can speed it up, you can slow it down. If you want to hook up to something, you can slow it down. If you want to inch back to the hitch. So turn it down to 1 on this dial here. So now if I press on the pedal, it just slows down. So I can inch pretty slowly if I want to hook something up. Flip it to forward, speed up our sensitivity. Taking off. My max RPM is set for 1400, so it's not going to rev over that. It's just going to call for what it needs. I can turn that up too on my dials. And if I don't want to be in foot pedal mode, I can press this And now it has moved back to the joystick, and I can drive like this by pushing forward on the joystick. It's dependent on what you like and what you're doing. You got 2 pre-selected cruise speeds. So if I hit C1, it is going to, it is set at 5 miles an hour, so it's gonna cruise along at that speed. And then cruise number 2 is set at 9. So it's gonna pick up to 9 miles an hour. And then you can change your 2 cruise settings also on this dial. So I can speed it up to 11 or 12. And then slow back down on a headland or whatever. Still playing around with it. I don't know. You can shuttle back and forth quicker on your joysticks rather than doing this, I think. So it's still kind of playing around here. Haven't tried the auto steer yet. So that's a brief overview of the Massey. We have quite a few brands here on the farm now, but that's okay. We have some fertilizer and some seed wheat coming in a bit here, so we'll test this tractor out a little bit more. Okay, fertilizer's here. Got the Massey hooked up. Yes, I'm wearing my Massey jacket just for this occasion. Exterior controls for the PTO, so we can turn the PTO on and off from outside, and then the cruise is set so it'll speed up to whatever RPM you have it set at 1250, and it'll slow down also. And then you can control hydraulics from the outside too. I don't have that set up yet, but I'm not sure if you can put that on continuous or not. Tractor's at about 1300 RPM. My conveyor, or the swing conveyor, is on continuous right here. All the hydraulics are hooked up. Don't have to unplug something and plug something else in because we got enough remotes. We've got 5 remotes. And the power to the swing is also hooked up. So we got enough flow, enough remotes. Also have a mini window here to see what's going on. This window opens nice and wide. And with this 20-inch belt conveyor, seems like it takes longer to set this big rig up than it takes to unload a Super Bee. Couple loads of fertilizer in, a couple more coming tomorrow. So unhook and we'll put the Massey back in the heated shop.